Hello everyone, this is Rin, and in this tutorial we are gonna make an image album which I'm showing you right now. If I move the mouse to number 1, the image 1 will appear. This is image 2, image 3, and so on. Basically, the image will appear as I mouse over to the labels. I'm gonna use stack pane for the container, and let's put images into the project. First, I'm gonna create a folder, so right click the project, go to new, and click folder, and the name would be image. Click finish, so we have an image folder, and then I'm gonna select everything and drag it to image folder. And yes, I'm gonna copy the files and click OK. And now we have images in Java project. As we did in last tutorial, I'm gonna use image class to select picture. So image 1, new image. And let's import this. And in the constructor, you need to put file path as a string. So file, and the folder name first, and then file name, which is farmland.png. So we just selected a farmland picture, and let me select everything and be right back. Okay, I selected all of them, and as you can see, the object names are image 1, image 2, and so on. And then we need image view, so image view, iv new image view, and let's import this. And I'm gonna change the size, so iv.setFitWidth, and let's make it 600 because right now we have 800, so 600 is, I think it's okay. And I'm gonna preserve ratio, so iv.setPreserve ratio, and that would be true. And then we need labels, so let's create label objects. Label 1, new label. Let's import this, and let's set the text through constructor. So this is going to be 1, and let's create 4 more and change the text 3, 4, 5, and object name is 2, 3, 4, 5. And we want to display labels horizontally. In order to do that, we can use grid pane. So grid, new grid pane, and let's import this, and grid.add row, and let's fix the row index and put label 1, label 2, label 3, 4, and 5. So we put labels into grid pane, and then I'm gonna do grid.set alignment and post that bottom center. So the labels will be at the bottom center of the program. We got everything we need, and it's time to work on the functionality that label 1 should show image 1 and label 2 should show image 2, and so on. In order to do that, I'm gonna use the map class from collections framework. So map, and key would be label, and value would be image, and I'm gonna call it map and new LinkedHashMap. And for the generic type, it's same, label and image. And let's import this in java.util.map, and let's make some pairs. So map dot input, and key would be label 1, and the value of the label 1 would be image 1. So these two become a pair. And let me copy this line and paste it, and let's change it to 2, 3, 4, 5, and also image would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm gonna use the for loop to access everything in the map. So for, and let's make label instance label, and put colon here, and map dot key set. So it means this label will be label 1 at first, and in the next cycle this label will be label 2, and in the next cycle it's going to be label 3 and label 4 and label 5. And after the label 5, the for loop will be ended. Anyway, I want to see the border of label, so let's use the setStyle method, and then fx border color, and let's make it black. And also I'm gonna change the font size. And then when the mouse goes to label, we should see the image. So label dot set on mouse entered. Let's use the lambda expression, and iv dot set image. And we need to put the value of map, and to get the value you need to use the map dot get method, and you should put the key in the parameter, which is label. So if this label is label 1, then the value would be image 1. If the label is label 3, then the value would be image 3. Okay? And when the mouse goes away from label, then the image should be disappeared. So label dot set on mouse exit it, and iv dot set image, and let's put null here. So we will see nothing. Oh, and I forgot to put semicolon here, and we are almost ready. Let's put greet and iv into paint. So paint dot get children dot add all, and iv and greet. And I think we are ready, so let's run this program. And here's our program, and when mouse goes to label, the image will be appeared, and when the mouse goes away from label, the image will be disappeared. And that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully see you next time.